become an issue?
But I mean, no, what I mean.
Are you asking him?
No, you answer it because you should know better. Does it ever become an issue?
Look, Andile used to buy me champagne for days.
Yeah.
But I think it was a trap. He was trying to get me to drink at home. So I don't go out and drink, you know?
Yeah.
And then somewhere down the line, it just stopped. And he decided, no. I think the champagne drinking is too much.
You know, Lani, it's for me, it's the same with when she started enjoying Habli a lot when we're out. Yeah. I went and I bought the Habli and I brought it home. You know, when she only drinks champagne, she loves champagne. I went and bought, you know, every month I'd have somebody come and deliver champagne to the house. And I'd say, so here's your champagne, be comfortable in the things you want when we're the two of us here. So when we're out, you know, we binge and taste on these things. We're not those people that drink to a stoop because you would say once in a while. No, we enjoy them at home. These are things we know. So when we're out, we use these things just to embellish our lives and embellish a good time out. Yeah. But they're not the cornerstone of the reason we're out. We can have fun without these things. But at home, here's your Habli. Plus, I hated the fact that she shared the...
You don't share that thing.
I don't even get that whole Habli.
You see, Manzo. Well, firstly, you know, people that don't drink, they think or no. You know, sometimes drinking, it's amazing. I don't personally actually drink like when I'm just by myself or with
social drink.
Yeah, I'm a social drinker, right? So drinking goes with just being in an environment that is, you know,
sociable.
Yeah, sociable.
Yeah.
Sociable. Yeah. You know, so I would drink in an environment like that. And the reason I ask is that, you know, again, and I'm hoping for your sake, right, that you don't let it become a thing, you know, unless, you know, you're dealing with somebody that, you know, gets so drunk and then they kind of lose their, you know.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, she doesn't. No, look, I mean, and alcohol does get you to that state. But what I'm saying is that I hope it doesn't become like a whole thing because, you know, you found her drinking.
Yeah.
And she enjoys her drink.
Yeah.
I believe she'll probably maybe get to a point where she's like, listen, maybe for you, because I know how you feel about it, I will compromise it. Not that she has to do it. She doesn't owe you.
Oh, no, I'd never get into that position. No, where she'd have to choose that.
Yeah, and that's the kind of thing that I'm talking about, that you would then need to compromise with relation to her drinking. Why are you looking at me like you?
Also, Lali, you know, I remember Melody raised the point, you like going out, so if she wants to go out, you understand, you know? He knows that I love going out. I mean, I used to spend, you guys know, from Thursday to Monday.
Good time.
Yes. And it's
I'm the opposite.
Drastically decreased.
Yeah.
You know? But he'd always be the one to drop me off and pick me up, obviously, because he's
I drop off at the club and I pick up at the club, but I don't go in.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a little...
You don't go
into... there. Sorry?
Andile doesn't go to the clubs.
Nah. Sometimes, I mean, really.
In a year, I'll go 4 times. Everything, like the event, the Devon July, that's my thing.
Those, I like dressing up and going to, like, the polo.
But what I'll do is, we'll go through it. She'll go get the dress. We'll fly down to Durban. I'll get her the tickets. She'll go to the July. I'll stay at the hotel or go see family. I'll go pick up afterwards. And, you know, so I go have your fun. Go do the things that make you happy.
Yeah.
And I'll be there for you. I'll buy the dress. I'll make sure that everything is taken care of.
Yeah.
I'm just not going to be in the July with you.
Yeah, I'll give him time, Babatsu, you know.
It's fine also, you know, it's also fine. Like, he's sober, so I want to be around people on the same wavelength as me.
You know these things, and you know when you're younger, you're dressed. The older you get, the more you realize you're risking. As long as Mutakale happy, it's fine. All right. As long as it doesn't place like the whole thing under a cloud, and then too many things happen when you're drunk and whatever. Because then I believe any reasonable person will look at things
differently,
and do things differently. So while we're
before we go into why Melody wanted us to have pens and paper, before we go into that, one last thing.
Yes.
Because like I said, even after this conversation, I'm thinking to myself, gee whiz, what wealth of knowledge from, this many years of marriage. What are the things you guys struggle with?
Hey, what do we struggle with?
I think what we struggle with.
You don't do it.
That's so. No, you know why? You know why? You must remember that Lali and I don't have kids, right? So that alone is lifted. There's no back and forth of anything like that. So I believe that lifts so much from our shoulder. Do you know what I'm saying? And anything that is an issue, I feel, is so minor. Do you know what I'm saying? That it's not even enough to make an imprint in our minds that
Wow.
that is our problem. We have a lot of things that, little fights and whatever that happens within our relationship. But I don't think that there's any significant thing that I can even say, baby, this is a problem. I don't think so. Honestly, I'd be lying. God will strike me with lightning. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me not speak for him.
No. I agree with you. Actually, I battle to think what is it that we struggle with, and I think, but to be fair, to say that if you had asked me the same question in the terrible twos, I would have probably had an answer for you. But right now, I don't have an answer for you, and I would have probably put communication right at the top of that. Because, when two people are trying to get to know each other and whatever, they don't always communicate on the same wavelength. So you find that, those people who like, you don't voice out exactly what it is that you think, because you think you can see that I'm upset, or you can see that this thing didn't, I didn't take it too well, or whatever the case is. So,
nip it in the butt. If there's something that you see, even if it's minor, Andile, right? Andile. You can see if it has changed. It can be as small as something to do with the glass. Ask him, babe, are you okay? All right, don't let the little glass.
Next thing, what's that? Glass champagne, if it's what's like mang, put la pumpa, or no, it's like, sorry.
Because
why are you taking a glass from that guy?
Yes.
Things like that. Because you kind of you take such things for granted or whatever. But if you have never spoken about it, it can lead to quite a lot of confusion. Because if it is, if my understanding of you taking some glass of champagne from some guy in a club to be that, okay, so now you are accepting things.
It's an invite to something more.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But she could just be taking it as...
Do you believe that, though?
This guy was...
I wouldn't take a glass.
Taking a glass from somebody at a club, is that an invitation to more?
It's not an invitation. You know what? I personally would not accept a glass from anyone unless I know this is Lali's guy. Because outside of my interpretation, that guy who's handing me that glass may be interpreting it as something.
Thank you very much. Yes.
That's where a rumor can grow.
Yes.
Or you know what I mean? Because we live in weird times right now. So I personally would be like, "Hey, Angwazi, thank you so much. I appreciate it." But if this is
that's beautifully put. That's perfectly put.
That is people's, it's okay. Someone who I know. But remember, there are Lali's peoples that are like Lali's peoples, and there are Lali's peoples that are not that close. Do you know what I'm saying? So even there...
Yeah, and that comes from communication and
time.
Yes.
And time. And
time. You realize who your person's people are in time.
His real
But
friends...
Melody, I always say this, Babato, it's not how you feel about the fact that, that guy let you into the club. It's not about what your interpretation is. It's about how they think of it, what they think of it. Because then that goes a lot to say what they think of me. Because, you know what I mean? That's the thing.
And a big story can come from just like a glass of champagne. Like, I gave her a glass of champagne, she accepted it. Give me so. No.
It's the same as if I can text you, Mel, guy 11, it was you, and you say, hey, you, what's up? And you answer in that manner. You've made it okay for me to access you at that time. It's got nothing to do with.
If I do that, I have fully opened the door. First of all, I don't even believe that I should ever have the kind of friendship to be texty with Lali's friends. They're not my friends. You know, unless we are discussing a surprise birthday party, or I have an issue that, like Lali or whatever. But I don't think I should ever have an overly friendly relationship with any of Lali's mates. And as much, I want him to have an overly friendly relationship with my mates. Like, I count, Fundi is my best friend, right? But I can count probably on my hand the number of times it's called Lali. Probably twice.
Wow.
Our relationship.
Really?
And it's all to do with, Lali, it's Mel's birthday, we're doing a surprise something, don't open the window or don't open the door. Don't even crack it. Do you know what I'm saying?
So your friends are not his friends?
They are not his friends.
And vice versa, Lali?
Absolutely not. That is a boundary for me. Is Chomzaki.
Hey, I'm so glad you're saying that.
No, but that's... Other people feel differently. I suspect Swabato feels differently. But
No, I get it, because in my previous relationship, our friends were our friends, but that was due to the fact that we'd been together for over a decade. So you're spending a lot of time with common friends, and if Lali can't get a hold of you,
don't call me
it's a matter.
No.
For me, it would be babe.
First of all,
for me, it would be babe. My phone is dying, or whatever the case may be. You'll find me on, so and so's phone or whatever. I mean, there was never that line of friendships.
It was a different relationship. They were all friends with friends, girls, boys.
But also, we were 19 at the time.
Also,
we were much younger than what we are. So the friends we have now and the friends we've had.
Wait, guys, there are couples that are okay with that. If you are okay, that's fine. The both of you are fine with it, right? Perfect. Okay, it works for them. Stunning. I think if we set the boundary for our relationship, it should be a common thing. There should be no overlapping of eating. No. Guys, carry on speaking to Lali. I'm going to go get my charger quickly in 5 seconds. 2 seconds.
All right, cool. So that was a big one, Lali, to say, because Swabato has a gang of friends, like a group of friends that she's been friends with forever. I get it saying, I know them. If we're to organize a party for you, a gathering, I'd be able to call them up and say, hey, guys, I'm doing something for Swabato. But beyond that, I'd be able to call them.
She doesn't even know their names.
It's
not a bad thing, but also, I suppose you can get very technical about what do you categorize as friends, because that's a whole discussion all by itself. But at the end of the day, I think part of how you kind of stay in a relationship and sustain it is that you have common friends. You have common friends. You have people that you share the same type of things with. Couple friends, actually.
Like if we're to do a couple's getaway.
Yeah, man, Mel will never have a reason to talk.
Yes.
Outside of you.
What's up in touch?
You know what I mean? Right, Mel, as soon as you're done with that, we've got our pens and paper. We've been online for an hour now. So let's go when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
We've got our pens and paper. We're ready.
Okay. Okay. So, I thought it would be fun to play like a little game. Whoops. Hold it.
Okay, I'll hold it.
Champagne.
I'll hold it.
Champagne.
No, I'm plugged in my charger.
So it's...
I know.
Okay, so I thought it would be fun to play how well do you know your partner game. So
Oh my God, guys.
Yes.
No, that's not fair.
Yes, wait. So we'll ask each other, both of you, one question about one of you, and then you both have to answer.
Okay.
Get it? So you both have to write down your answer at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the question will be about the one person.
Okay. Good luck.
Okay. And then it goes for Lali and I as well afterwards.
Okay, cool.
So it's not gonna be like silly questions like what's her favorite color? That's dumb. Because you probably know, right?
Yeah, I know what it is.
These guys are they new, babe? We must give them time. You know?
Oh, okay.
No, it's fine. Let's go for it. I'm waiting. Question 1.
Andile will be at the Durban July 2022.
Okay, wait. So here's the first question, right? Andile.
Yeah.
Okay? What is Babat? Should I ask him about drink? What's Babat's favorite drink? Both of you guys, write it down.
Oh man, what is it called? It's in the fridge. I bought it. Oh, I remember. Okay, cool. I got it.
Okay, share your answers. Let's see.
What's your favorite drink?
Your favorite.
Whose favorite drink?
No.
Baba's favorite drink, right?
Babat's favorite drink.
Exactly,
Babato,
right?
what is your
Oh,
favorite
mine.
drink?
Oh.
Yes.
Gee whiz.
Then you gotta change the question because she's seen it.
Have
But
you
I
seen
would have said Jägermeister. What would you have said?
I would have said champagne.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Okay.
So we got the first one wrong.
Okay,
Okay, so
question 2.
you need to ask us a question now.
Okay.
So we're gonna
Your
ask
question.
5 and pass them around.
Okay, cool. I've got one. Jeff on there.
Oops.
Careful, guys.
No, don't worry.
All of it. Okay, what's the question?
The question is to Mal.
Yes.
Because you guys travel so much,
Yes.
what's Lali's ideal destination that he'd love to take you that she hasn't taken you yet?
Okay.
I haven't taken her yet.
What's his ideal destination? You guys travel so much. You globetrotters. You've been all over the world. Where's the one place he hasn't taken you where he'd love to take you?
Okay. I've written it.
Right,
ready.
let's see. Lali, you got it?
Yes.
What is it?
Hey man, I had to think on the spot.
Okay, I'm gonna
Okay, I saw Lali.
No,
I
no,
saw
no.
Melody says Maldives.
Yes. Lali says what?
I can't see it. Lali, what is it?
Maldives.
Maldives, okay.
Yes. Yes. Yay.
I think it's quite
Okay.
a cheesy
Your turn.
destination, but I just would
He
like
likes
to
it. He wants to go there. Okay,
Okay.
Your turn. This is a question about Andile.
Okay.
What's Andile's sister's middle name?
I almost swore. Oh my God, and it's Swana. Oh, I wrote this down the other day.
Okay, I'm gonna hold
What
it.
is my sister's middle name?
Yes.
I think.
I'll hold it.
It's like a Kipilwe. Popular name though.
Wrong. Okay, next question for us.
What was I gonna ask you guys? Lali, what's your favorite item of clothing that you like? Yeah, Melody on her.
Oh, like should we say dress, skirt, or?
Yeah. What does he like?
What is your
on you?
favorite item of clothing
That he
that
likes
you
on
own that Lali
he
likes on you? Don't think.
That's so difficult, guys. Okay,
Yeah.
if I have to guess,
Damn. Hey man, I have to go through some 2-3 wardrobes.
Oh, Lani. Liar.
What is that one item that Lali just loves of yours? Basically, that's the question.
That's difficult.
I would have known that off the bat about yours.
You know?
Yeah.
Guys, we're gonna get this one wrong.
Let's
That's
go.
fine.
Well, okay, right, babe. I will say. You know what? Let me do this, guys. We've got power now. I'll write a description of what it is, right?
Go for it. As long as the answer is the same.
Yes.
Okay, we got Lali's answer.
Okay, I see it, Lali.
I don't have.
Okay, so my answer is blue dress I wore a few days ago.
That's pretty close because he said dresses.
Well done, guys.
So he loves to see you in dresses. He said dresses.
But that's not specific.
I did ask
Come on.
for specific.
There's too
Okay.
many dresses.
Okay.
We'll give you half a point there.
Okay, we'll take half a point.
Okay, this one we're getting right. Go for it.
Come on, babe.
Gotcha.
You have to ask them what's easier.
Yes.
Take it easy. I mean,
I'm gonna take it easy on
Quite
you
difficult
guys.
one next.
No, this one is gonna be super easy.
No, what's like the best thing she's cooked for him?
No.
Or like, what does she like? What does he like to eat? Something.
Yeah, his favorite foods. What's Andile's
Oh, that's easy.
favorite food? Like he
Oh, I'm
comes.
gonna sound so Zulu.
Mlekwa.
Oh, wait.
Boboti.
No, bonchis and rice.
Bonchis and rice and beans.
And I don't even know how to make it.
I grew up eating that in Durban.
Wait. Okay, so we won't even ask you, Andile. It's fine. Okay. So
Bonchis
next
and
question.
rice, that's my meal.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no.
That was a very easy one. She knows I
Nice.
love it.
So it's
Okay, here's one because
Okay,
you guys need a difficult one.
Yeah, you guys.
If you get this one right, so the pressure is on, Andy. If you get
Yeah.
No, you're not
because
getting. Here it is.
you can.
no,
Who did we ask last?
We asked him now.
No, who did we ask?
I asked Lali.
Lali. Okay, Melody. If the house was burning down
Yes.
and Lali had to save one item of yours
Of
from
what?
the house that he can carry, that he can hold by himself, what would that one item be? Would you know, if it was us, would you know what that is? What one thing of mine would you carry out the house?
Update.
One of your watches.
True. One of my watches would be great.
Okay.
Actually, my watch.
No, it's
My
not.
watch case. It's an item. My watch
What
case.
is it?
What? Woo! Wow!
It's not
Well
such
done.
a
You get it right.
They got
The
it
other way.
right.
Yeah?
Did you
My
both see my watch?
Yes.
This is my watches. He said watch.
Oh,
watch.
wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not your ring.
No, because it will be on my fingers.
Oh, you sleep with it.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Well done.
How did you even, what would you even, oh,
They know
you guys
each other.
suck.
They know
Okay,
each other.
let's go. Next one.
Okay. Question. Ask a question, babe.
You ask. I asked that.
Okay.
You know?
I'll ask this question. Yeah. What is Andile's Babato's dream vacation where she would die to go to? Like she wants
That's
to go.
so easy.
Like
What?
the name of a place or like
And
just,
then
Whether she's been there or not, but like that is her ultimate favorite place on earth.
here. No, man. How is that easy?
That's easy. I'm sure she's told you before.
Oh, I think I got it.
Can you guys see that we're not cheating? 'Cause
I
you
think
guys-
if this is not it, then Reatere.
Guys,
What did you say? Croatia.
Croatia. Well
That's nice.
done, yes.
Well
One
done.
more question.
I think
guys. You know each other. One more question and we're done.
One more question for you guys. Here it is.
One more and one more for you. Yeah, one more.
So it's 3, what is it? 4-2.
It's 4-2.
Here it is, guys. And I think I want to go into a bit of depth with this one.
Yes.
Who am I asking?
Anyone.
Either one.
Anyone.
What is Lali's biggest fear about you?
Ooh. About me.
What is Lali's biggest fear where you are concerned?
Like, okay. His biggest...
However you understand the question, say, what is his biggest fear where you are concerned? Like with us, babe, what would you say?
I think your biggest fear for me...
About you.
About me.
Oh, that's long, babe.
Loyalty, I think. That...
Oh, sorry. I went too deep, I think.
Sorry. No, there's no such thing as too deep. It's honesty. Lali, you're going to have to read that out. It comes out backwards. What does it say?
It says, seeing her unhappy.
Oh, wow. Mel, what did you say?
I said, if I die, death.
I guess you did not unhappy,
If you're dead, you're not unhappy.
No, we're not giving you that one.
You're not getting a point.
But Lali, I must be very honest. That is amazing. That is beautiful. Seeing her unhappy, that is beautiful.
Wow, guys. This was actually so fun.
But
you asked the question.
Wait, I need to ask them one more question.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the score? 4-3.
Yeah. We've got 5.
We're on 5.
We've got...
No,
you didn't get the last one right.
Oh, yeah, 4-2.
Oh, shit, yeah. I mean, sorry.
4-2, you're right, 4-2. So at least let's make it 4-3, baby. It's a respectable score.
As a soccer guy, he knows they can't equalize. I don't know why he wants to take the last penalty.
Okay, so the last question. I think we're also going to go a bit deep with this one.
Please do.
Right? The question will go to Sbabato.
Oh, gosh.
It's about Sbabato. Ne?
Yeah.
Actually, I think I just want to ask this question, like, without the paper, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. When did you know that Andile was the person that you want to be in a relationship with? Do you remember the exact time when it hit you that this is my guy?
Not the exact time. Probably actually the exact time. I knew.
When was it?
No, I'm not sharing that.
Do you know when it was? I'll tell you.
Yeah.
No, you don't know that.
When we were 18.
No, wow. No.
When was it?
It was after that.
When?
No, it was after.
Just when I got divorced and you sent me a text. I think, Smabato, just as I got divorced, the news hit that, she sent me a text. And I think she's just a little bit shy because, she wasn't. But she sent me a text and she was like, I hope you're okay. I'm worried about you. Take care of yourself.
She was checking on you.
Yeah, but I think from that day onwards, I didn't even answer. I looked at it and I was like, yeah, whatever. And I went through what I needed to go through at the time. And at the end of me going through that, here was this person again saying, then it was my turn because as I was finishing my tenure and process, she got divorced. And I sent her the same question back. And I said, are you okay? You know what I mean? I'm worried about you. And she answered. And, from then on, we didn't see each other because I said to her, you need to go through your process. So, I'm going to keep my distance, but we can talk. So we'd speak every day for hours on the phone. And she went through her process as well, went through everything she needed to go through. I was there in court. But then she also went through a personal process where I said, I'm not ready to be with you. You've been in a relationship for 12 years. Go do what you needed to do. And once she was done there, she said, listen, came with bags, left them on my door and said,
I'm here.
Can we do this? Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wow. Andile, that's quite a story,
so
man.
deep, but also that's beautiful.
That's quite a story.
I don't know why you didn't want to share it.
Andile, you know what I'm sitting here wondering? Why do you like to mislead the youngsters then? Because you seem like such a reasonable guy. You know,
Depth.
You know, he's got depth and what. He likes to give these guys this bravado of, no. What did you do? Dump it, boy. Dump it today. Like, just,
No, but I am like that. No, but I am like that. We gotta be like that.
And then guess what the youngster does? They come, we play Mondays and Wednesdays. They come Wednesday after he has told him on Monday, oh yeah, I left that girl. And then,
Guys, okay.
Guys, it's Melody's birthday. You guys need to go have a party with your friends. We've been on the longest we've ever been on. It's an hour, 15 minutes later. And it was an absolute ball. You know, I don't know where this whole platform is going, but if it ever does, you know, I need you guys back for a proper conversation. Before I let you go, though, reflection on the years you've been together. What is the one key lesson that you guys would be able to share?
I think for me personally is what I have learned about relationships is that if you want them to work or if you want your relationship to work, you have to want to be in it, because there's so many things that can make you leave. Like, I can think of one thing that I'm like, that's it, bye, you know. But if you want to be in your relationship, you have to want to be there and you have to make it work. You have to make that personal choice. Do you know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with Lali. It's my choice. I want to be here up until to the point where he maybe doesn't want to be in the relationship or I don't, then that's when I disconnect. But if you want to be in a relationship, it's your obligation and it's your, what's the word? It is your task to make it work. Not task as in work, but like you have to make it work. You have to put in the work. You have to be committed. You have to be loyal. You have to display all the emotions that show that you want to be in there. That's what I love that.
Lali, you?
Very good. I'm doing it.
There's a number of things. I'm actually.
We'll be here until tomorrow. Lali won't say.
No, he's just gonna give us the one thing.
You know, the one thing that I've come to appreciate over time is not to take a lot of things to heart, which is not the person that I've always been, if you know what I'm saying. You know, you know, I used to kind of probably you know, totally differently, in the sense that you think that certain things that somebody does in a relationship or they say or whatever, like it's a
reflection.
It's a reflection, like it's a you thing. So I suppose, you know, the one thing that it teaches you is just to not to take yourself too serious in a relationship. Not to say that don't take yourself serious as a person or whatever.
Or your relationship serious.
Or not to take your relationship serious, but not to take yourself too serious in the relationship. Because, you know, you're coming into something where there is no CEO, there is no boss. I'm not the boss, she's not the boss. Like, you know, it's one of those things. You could come in like that, being director of X and X and X and Y, you know, being, you know, the super celebrity or being the super whatever influencer or you know, but in the relationship you are just two people, right? And you have to learn to kind of bring yourself. It's like, you know how some guys, humbling yourself. You know how some guys like, I don't. I don't ask for permission. It's like, dudes, in which world do you live in? You know, if you have a wife, like, it's not really you ask for permission, but like you owe her that much, you know, because you take the relationship so serious and you don't take yourself that serious that you don't think that you are beyond asking or informing or seeking agreement on certain things, you know. Yeah, you go out, you see a painting or a table that she says she doesn't like. Guess what? Next day they're delivering it to my house. Yeah, like a house with. Like, you know, you know, those are the kind of things that you learn over time, and you just like actually, you know, the less actually you try to deal with some of those things and just let them be.
Pick your fights, yeah.
Guys, thank you so much. There's still so much people want to know. We still want to know so much. We've learned so much personally when we're having conversations beyond this. Thank you for agreeing to do this. And a happy birthday once again, Mal. Enjoy your party.
Yeah, happy birthday, babe.
And thank you so much for this opportunity.
Hey, we have a house party.
Enjoy, guys. Enjoy.
And I can innovate. Now I'm following. I like the road. You understand that? This week you can like a TikTok. I'm like, getting TikTok. Acknowledge. You know, she researches these things and
okay. They need to
Goodbye.
go.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Happy birthday.
Oh, wow. Guys, I see all your questions and there's so many of them.
Yeah,
but,
shame. What to?
you know, Lali is a very in-depth person. Melody likes to make sure that her answers are heard. So, and for the first time, we were sharing a lot more. So we went on for longer than expected. We couldn't get everything in there.
Yeah.
And it's always going to happen that we don't get everything in there. But a lot about us was exposed in this relationship as well.
It really was. I mean, more than I had anticipated.
Yeah, but I mean, to ask people to come on here and be honest, you have to be honest as well. You have to share as well.
I actually thought that we would maybe save that for the last episode.
So that's it for this week. But as per usual, if there is a couple online right now sitting together that would like to join this conversation, please do so right now. Just request, and then I'll go in there and take a look at who's there. Because we'd love to hear from you as well. We'd love to know about your relationship. Yesterday, we had Ulona and her man with this great ideal, because there is no blueprint or manuscript or, you know, way in which relationships are supposed to be. And they were looking at a future where they'd love to love separately.
Yeah.
You know, not necessarily be on top of each other all the time. Maves, you can ask your question.
Hey, Maves.
Let's see. Is Ndwezindaba still? And guys, we see all your questions. Really, trust me, we're not avoiding most of them, but conversation really gets there. And those that think you're being controversial, you're really not. We're not scared of those questions either. It's just when we are following a certain path of conversation, can't depart of it to run to something else.
We're also trying to assist people. It's not really supposed to be about us.
I'm going to try one more. Let's see if anybody's on there who would love to have a conversation.